Welcome back. This is Sealchan, and this is my Minecraft Alpha 1.0 progressive Longplay. I was not aware of this short, razor-like ridge, so I am taking a moment to appreciate it. Behind this ridge is the bay, and a large flat area with caverns of no great extent. Such are the western reaches of Bellevue, which I thought might have made an interesting place to develop. But that is not to be the case. Anyway, we have reached the end of round 16, and I am currently performing research. We have something we're going to do today. We're going to officially collect a sample of lava as a lava bucket from our lava quarry and bring that to the research archive in our mining workshop. We're also going to talk about eggs and seeds. For that, we'll head to the crafting workshop. So let's go. We should also put away our resources. We need to head to Elsie, so let's take the straight road. No, off-road. This has got to be a lava feature. We may have that's a cavern. Guess we might as well start with eggs. Eggs in Alpha 1.0 have no use at all, neither for food nor for spawning chickens. I decided to move the supply of them to here, semi-arbitrarily. This is my grill chest. This is really my pastry chest, but it could also be my pantry chest. Suppose, I don't know if this belongs in the grill chest or in the pastry chest. It's really ambiguous, so here's where it'll be for now. I don't really need to do anything more with eggs in this game. Let's also talk about seeds. From studying the wiki and finding out the hard way, seeds are used for planting for wheat, but you do not get seeds, to my knowledge, from harvesting wheat. Let's go ahead and harvest this. I stand corrected. Apparently you do. We have achieved our stack of seeds. That means I can authorize that this location can now start creating a wheat farm. What I have discovered is that I do not think that mobs will spawn on farmland, but you pretty much need a full enclosure to protect your crops from potential trampling. So my feeling is that we will want to create a separate farm for wheat. We can probably, given that the wheat actually does drop seeds, and probably at a higher rate than hoeing the ground, I think what we'll experiment with is to create a greenhouse and grow wheat in there. That will help to prove whether or not mobs can spawn on farmland. So anyway, I think that will do to prevent, to allow that wheat to grow without me finding it trampled every time I come back. I had planted, as you may recall, plenty of wheat in there. Only one survived. And that was in part because pigs could come in under here. You know, it may be worth my while to give it one more try. Just to see if this is enclosed enough. I'll have to hoe the entire ground. Why don't we do that? Okay. Anyway, that's the story with seeds. Today, we need to go and officially collect our first lava bucket. This is the mining workshop, which I have also called the cavern workshop. My expectation is this is the research archive. This is where I need to bring the lava bucket to. I have 2 buckets already. I think I borrowed that bucket from here. Let's go to the deep mining workshop and get a bucket from there. I feel fairly convinced that in later versions of Minecraft, we want to create a shaft from the deep mine straight to the surface. Walking all this way does get tedious. And for such important resources as gold and diamonds, it seems like it would be worthwhile to have quicker access. Well, in fact, with the Nether, we'll have very quick access indeed. Maybe we won't need to dig the mine shaft straight down after all. But I was also going to say, until I realized what I just realized, that in later versions, maybe not beta, it takes hunger, it takes your food to walk all this way. So another reason to make the journey shorter. The Nether portals will do that nicely. Just a moment. Apologies for the interruption. And in this game, there just won't be any shortcut. If I had coordinates, I would consider it. I mean, it's not that I couldn't do it. Yeah, it's not the case at all, but I think we can get by. Alright, here's the source for our lava. This is where I decided to tuck my lava quarry. Could just take one of these buckets. Let's craft a bucket. This is for the sake of research. No, actually, we don't need to do this here. I'll just grab a bucket. I use the stone in part out of habit to prevent the animated block. It looks neater, I suppose. I think back in the day, too much animated lava was a problem. So now we just need to head back up to the mining workshop. Who knows? Tempted to change my mind and build a ladder straight down. I don't want to try to calculate where it'll come out, so we'll have to do it by tunneling straight up and seeing where it comes out. Okay, this way. I always miss this spot. It might be worth doing even later. Plus, it would also feed into my idea that furnaces shouldn't be fired underground unless you want to choke to death on the fumes created by burning coal. So we'd need a chimney vent. We'll see. And I did enjoy the one time I created crops and even a grove down in the deep mine in my Release 1.1 game. Okay. And click. There we have our official collection of a lava bucket. We also know from my examples that if you pour water on lava, you create an obsidian block. So you can craft something with a lava bucket in that sense. And that's how we built our lava quarry. Can't do anything other than use obsidian for decorative purposes. And I do want to also separately mine obsidian as a block you can pick up. That will require having a obsidian quarry, which will be just another lava quarry that's converted to the purpose of creating obsidian by pouring water on lava, or finding obsidian on the edge of or on top of a lava pool. And in order to achieve that, I need to get a stack of diamonds, which of course we have not yet got. So, we have 10. We have a ways to go. Anyway, that is the end of this episode. This is a research-based episode. I don't think I'll have any more of that nature, but we will come back next and review what we did in round 16, and I will lay out what's ahead in round 14. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next. Take care.